Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for element of fire. So if you are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages should apply to you. And that is for February 8th through the 10th, 2019. All right, so let's see what is going on here. Okay, so I'm seeing here something is going as planned. Here, central issue, we have the Three of Shields, or Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Strength, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I'm feeling like something is going along as planned. You may have some sort of visitors coming towards you. There's someone that is in need of help, or you might be looking to save or rescue somebody. I'm getting kind of like somebody needs help. They need help. Let's go get them, or let's assist them. So I'm feeling like you might be viewing some people as needing help and you volunteering to assist someone who is in need. So I don't know if that could be like working at a shelter or doing some sort of community or service work. Or someone who you see someone who's too prideful to ask for some sort of help or assistance. You just overall might volunteer for that. Now keep in mind, this reading can go the other way around. Someone is seeking out you, like they see that you need some sort of help, and so they're coming towards you. I also feel that there is a need for you to just keep going with the flow of things, allow things to play out. Your intuition is your best guidance. And I'm seeing you going from one direction and moving into another one here. Something is telling you to go this way. Even if you're like driving around and your GPS isn't working, you're like, no, I think this is a better route. Or something happens and the route that you were going on, something happens and you end up having to make some sort of detour. That was your intuition telling you to make that detour. Trying to protect you from getting into some sort of dangerous situation. I also see this as you maybe, if you're short on money, you decide to work over the weekend, especially like volunteering like for some overtime or something. But I feel like a lot of you could be headed off to work this weekend. For some of you, again, I feel like well, not again. It's just that I feel like I've mentioned that before, but that could have been so long ago. But I'm feeling like for some of you, you could be like a flight attendant. And, you know, that is just part of your daily routine is travel. That's what you do. But you could also be something like an Uber driver or a taxi driver. Anyone who travels, or maybe you're a travel agent. Or any type of position where you could assist people who are at a distance from you, especially like overseas. You might be one of those companies that are hired for to take calls for another country. So like an outsourcing company, that's what I was trying to say. So you might work for an outsourcing company here. Now I also see this as compromising in either a work or a love relationship. There is a need to compromise. Maybe there could have been problems in communication, or maybe you're working on the home, or you're working on the car together, working on your transportation, and you're trying to figure things out. I also see like if you were planning on taking some sort of trip, this is like trying to figure out either where you're going or how you're going, because it's not just you going alone. There are other people involved. So there's a need for you guys to kind of figure out like, okay, so you know, how much are you going to contribute, or which flight are we going to get on, or who's going to drive first. So there's something going on where, you know, you guys are having a compromise in regards to your trip or any type of plans here. Someone from your past may be returning over the weekend, or you might hear from someone, or especially visitation is coming out strongly for some of you. And I don't know why I keep feeling like something in regards to someone being homeless. I don't know if someone is going to come to you for help because they've lost their home, or you already heard about this, and so you say, well, you know what, you can stay here until you're back on your feet. But I'm getting something in regards to maybe someone being homeless, or going through some sort of loss of a job, or maybe it's not being homeless, maybe it's just going through a breakup. And maybe it's like, I don't have a place to stay, because you were living together. And so it's like, well, where am I going to stay since we broke up? And, you know, somebody says, hey, you can stay here. So I feel like some of you are having some sort of visitor. Or you could, if it's not a visitor, someone from your past could be returning. I'm getting like some of every element. I'm getting Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I have Leo out. I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe even Capricorn. I also feel like if someone is coming towards you, you might try to be resistant at first. Like somebody's saying, I'm on my way, or I want to see you. And it's just like, for whatever reason, you could be playing hard to get. Or maybe it's a situation where you're just trying to be strong and stand your ground. If you said you weren't going to get involved with this person anymore, or you said no more of these type of people, no more of that type of people. So whatever the case, it's something that you want to do, but you're trying to resist either communication or trying not to flirt with someone. So I feel like some of you are trying to hold out, like you're being tempted. And a lot of times too, I see this for, you know, somebody who's in a relationship, but they have to control themselves. They're like, oh, you know, I'm going to pretend that I'm not attracted to this person, you know. So I've seen it as that in that situation or scenario as well. Now I'm also seeing some of you have been, like your dreams have been like a guidance for you. Like you received some sort of message in a dream that either warned you of this, or is trying to prepare you for a visitor or a soulmate. I'm seeing also seeing a soulmate connection. For some of you, it's a reconciliation. They want to work things out. They're talking about working things out. I also see confusion, not being, you know, sure of, like, emotionally, like you're like, am I making the right choice? You know, I need to make a logical decision. I don't want to listen to my intuition because my heart it could get me into trouble, or my heart might mislead me. So for some of you, there's a need for you to really kind of step outside of the situation. And I see this as listening to your intuition. And the reason why you become confused is because you're not following your heart. You're trying to make a logical decision, and you're trying to fight off following your passions, if it's career related, or you're trying to fight off from a love connection, a soulmate. And the reason why you're confused is because you're trying to make sense of it instead of just allowing it to play out. I do see someone on their way. You know, someone has their cup out. There's going to be flirtation or romance with some of you. I don't know who is making the first move. It could be you, it could be them, but there's some sort of flirtation. What else am I getting here? Let me go ahead and start clarifying some things. Let me see what this Five of Pentacles is. I feel like for some, I know it's the weekend, but I feel like somebody is doing some job hunting. Even if it's just sending out resumes over the weekend. Somebody is like, I got to keep food in the house, or we got to keep eating. So you're doing what you have to do. Even if you have to take on some little side job or something. For some of you, you might even be going to a job interview Friday. Ooh, I just saw 1111. So those of you that are on a spiritual journey, that could be some sort of confirmation for you. Those of you that have a twin flame, you might hear from your twin flame this weekend. I feel like too, somebody is going to be grilling outdoors this weekend, even in the cold, like especially if you live in someplace where there's snow. It's like, that don't stop me. I'm going outside, I'm grilling. So somebody is grilling outdoors. Also, this is talking about wanting to communicate with somebody, but maybe someone's pride and ego was in the way. So you're going to get an opportunity to talk to this person and maybe resolve those issues or come to some sort of agreement or compromise. Yeah, because I feel like you can't get somebody out of your mind. Somebody's thinking about you, them. Maybe too, in the past, there was a rejection. Oh, yeah. See, you guys are... Somebody misses you or regrets not picking up the phone, or if you have at one point shared that you were into somebody and they didn't respond or they turned you down. I feel like they regretted it, and now there's another opportunity for you guys to connect again. The only thing, the Seven of Cups is coming out here and in a clarifier, so it makes me think that there is something hidden about this love affair or these feelings here. It's coming off as secretive. So something that could be a love affair or starting off in secret. If it's not a love affair, it's just like you just don't want to tell everybody for whatever reason. And two, it could be because it's a work-related situation and you don't want people in your business. Let me see two Seven of Cups. Okay, so Seven of Cups clarified by Six of Cups, which is already out. So that's some sort of confirmation. That's going to be something that will probably most likely happen to the majority of the viewers, like hearing from somebody from your past, because you guys have been daydreaming about each other. You guys both miss each other. Again, someone from the past doesn't have to be an ex. It just means that you have history with this person some type of way. Someone wants to maybe apologize or say they're sorry. Also, I feel like somebody has felt lost without the other person. Someone also might be leaving another person to be with you. I also feel like somebody is afraid to let someone go, or someone values you very much. Also, I see this as somebody having selfies, somebody's selfies saved in their phone. So whether it's you or it's somebody else, they've been saving these selfies. Yeah, it could be any sign. It could be fire, air, earth, water. Everybody's showing up. And someone also has made some sort of decision to take the initiative and move forward and pursue their goals or their dreams. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and look at strength. I feel like that's basically it, but I'll go ahead and look at strength too. I'm seeing someone like literally walking their dog, but it's like their pet is huge. I also feel like there could be someone that is in your neighborhood. The both of you have a dog, and you see each other every time you go out and walk them, or that's like what you anticipate. You're like, I can't wait to walk the dog because I know I'm going to run into so-and-so with the Great Dane, or you know, I can't wait to see them. Man, see, Six of Cups keeps coming out. So yeah, some of you could have been trying to refrain from communicating with anybody, any sign, but they're coming back around. Or, you know, it's the other way around. You're the one coming. Maybe they've been trying not to talk to you, and you're like, forget it, I'll reach out to them. So whatever the case, there is some sort of compromise. I also see this as returning to work, but feeling bad because you have to miss out on some sort of planned activity. You can no longer be a part of someone's plan because you have to work. Someone regrets some sort of decision that they made, and that's something that I mentioned. Oh, the Fool is upside down. I feel like I said, you might receive an unexpected guest or a visitor. Someone is ready to like let go of their control issues. Someone's ready to move forward and just say, forget it. Why not? Let's see where this goes. All right, so that is all that I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Email TemajTarot@gmail.com for your own personal or private readings. Yeah, thank you guys. Again, many blessings to you.